On more of the sort of technical issues with Richard, I've said I wanted a little bit more height on the front wall, and I've watched closely. It's very difficult to see from here, but his grip does seem to be a little bit flat, a little bit closed, which doesn't allow that adaptation of the racket face. So maybe, we might have a little look at his grip. I know it's difficult when somebody's been playing for a number of years to make those changes, but I think it would be, an area that we could explore, and I think those sort of things could be really explored nicely with condition games. The immediate game I'm thinking of is the backcourt game, above the service line, over the short line, and often when you've got the player that's been around for a few years, you try and make these technical changes, and there's a lot of resistance. So rather than just say, I think you need to open your racket face and show them the grip, etc., I like to test it with condition games. And often what you find then, actually they will make those changes because they can't do the condition game. So slightly opening of the racket face for Richard a little bit. That might take us a little bit of time. But also when he's at the tee position, albeit I have said he's hanging back a wee bit. When he is at the tee position, I'd like him to have his racket, his grip sort of level with his hip. A lot of the time his racket heads down by his ankles. And he's got quick hands. He likes to volley, but I think if that racket is in what I'll call more the neutral position, the operating position where he can go up and go down, it might give him even more opportunity to volley. I don't want the racket up, touching the ceiling. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about having a racket around that middle area, which is what I call operational for Richard. Also, the condition game I'm thinking here that would help him with that tee position as well is if you got that backcourt game that we've talked about. This is something that Adam Fuller and I do a lot over with players at Berkhamsted. We do the backcourt game where you've got one short shot per rally, and that really does get you pushing forward. The other alternative to that would be a backcourt game with one short ball per rally, but only when you're in front of your opponent. So again, that would really encourage that high tee position, looking for that volley across the middle. So not a lot of things really with Richard there. The other area I think I'd like him to perhaps focus on over a 6-week training program would be some of that fast feet. Bit of skipping. I know Gary on the site has done some great ladder work, and it's something that I've used a lot over the years is the ladder. Just to get people, I don't like this saying on your toes, because I don't think you're on your toes. I think it's on the balls of your feet. But some of those fast ladder drills would really help Richard get up on the balls of his feet around that middle of the court. And that coupled with some very simple movement patterns, moving out the back corners, looking across the middle for the volley, really encouraging that very fast, quick split step. That's something that Nick Matthews worked, tirelessly on all his career. That real explosive split step across the middle, hunting that Nick Matthews, trademark volley on the right hand side of the court. So there's a few things there that Richard could work on. It wouldn't be too challenging for him. I think he would benefit from that.